Alright, well I've got a couple of requests over the years to make a tour of my sheds. So here we are. We're going to start with the shack here. Maybe I'll flip on the main light here. It's fully insulated, fully sealed, so you can keep it warm all winter if you want with just a heater. Believe it or not. Although when it's really cold, it's not exactly room temperature in here, but you can usually keep it plus 10, plus 15 degrees Celsius pretty easily when it's minus 30 outside. This is like my little gaming corner here. Got a nest just laying on the floor. And I got my main nest right here. I haven't fired that baby up in a while. Same with the PS2 or the GameCube or the Wii. I've been just doing straight 64 for the last while here. Me and my Zeldas. I mean, of course. I'm just a Zelda freak. I don't have that many 64 games, but I got one or two more hidden somewhere. Yeah, then there's the GameCube games. Wii games are also hidden. A random old movie. There's so much stuff. If you just look around, you'll never stop spotting things. Like ceiling fans galore here. Usually I don't have that many. I just have those two little ones on the edges. These ones were just kind of for testing purposes and video purposes. Yeah, I'm trying to give you a nice full pan of this shed, but it's really hard with the Sony Handycam. It doesn't do wide angle very well. It feels like you're zoomed in 24/7. I just kind of bonked my head into this fan blade here. This is eye level. So you can imagine how low these things are. This one actually clears pretty good. But anyways, yeah. Kind of just a sea of fans right now. I gotta organize this. Once I get my other shed fixed up, I can put all my junk in there. There's that rainbow fan. Got so many views. That's a fan I'm fixing for my buddy. Yeah, there's from this angle. That ceiling fan that nobody's seen yet. And it's, wow. Kind of just zoned out there. I was going to say it's on a really long down rod, but I'm sure you guys were able to see that. Yeah, I guess we could gaunter upstairs here. Not very good at these tour videos. Oh, I'm falling down. Never did make a nice set of stairs for this upstairs. It's just been random ladders forever. It's just more junk up here. I don't know if any of you use a Sony Handycam. Do you guys know if there's like some sort of lens you could attach to this thing to give it a nice wide angle? 'Cause I don't know, this is really annoying. You have to stand so far back just to get everything in the picture. It feels like you're partly zoomed in all the time. Going down here. Okay, guess that's about it for this shed. Oh, I need my phone. We're going to need some lightage here because as you can see it's nighttime. Oh, drop the phone. Maybe we'll run into Kitty. There's the outside of it. Go for a walk here. There's the shop. Oh, there you are. Hey, you. Want to come look at some sheds? Want to come to the mouse shed? Oh, yeah. And this is the famous mouse shed. Although it don't have any mice in it anymore. You gonna come in? Yeah, of course, got way more than enough ceiling fans in here too. Now over here, just junk. Yeah, pretty packed in here right now. What do you think? Should I try to climb upstairs? I mean, there ain't much to see. It's just right full of stuff too, but there, we made it. I always like the angles. Standing on stairways. Hey, there's a bunch of old pets. The only one alive there is that one, Knitting. You guys have probably seen her. She's a huge Norwegian forest cat. That's when she was pretty young there. And Mrs. Bigglesworth, Figaro. That's Mufasa. He died a long time ago. There's Squeak. She would have been featured in some videos on this channel. Same with Gusser. There's a couple of Figaro. Miss Bigglesworth again. She may have been included too in some old videos, I don't know. Gusser, and then that's one of our dogs, Raja. Anyways, I don't know why I just friggin' told you our whole life story with pets here. There's upstairs. Not much room. You have to duck. You'll bonk your head on those crossboards there. Just fans and boxes of fans and speakers and TVs and just a little bit of everything. All these old guys, I don't know if I've had these for a long time, but I don't know if any of them have been seen on YouTube before. Got a fan chopping away at my face here. Climb down here. Gotta make a jump. Freaked my cat out. Whole bunch of old knickknacks. Grandma stuff. These are actually my lamps. I kind of hoard those too. Except for that one in the far back. That was my grandma's. And those things are pretty much everything here is all my grandma's. But anyways, that's about it for this shed, eh? Want to go to the project shed? Don't scratch my sealed door. It's funny when you open this door, that louver on there slams. If you're not used to it, it might trip a person out. Anyways, you gonna go for a walk, kitty? Now we gotta go for a bit of a walk here. There's my house. Just an old late 60s or early 70s mobile home. Oh yeah, I guess I was going to mention too. Now I don't think this shed ever made it onto YouTube, but I do have footage of it that I hope to upload someday. But right here there used to be a different shed. But it was pretty old and pretty dilapidated. Just tore it down here last year, but it was actually my grandpa's first shop before he built the got the big one built in the early 70s, I think. That used to be his shop there, that little one that we tore down. Then this was a log cabin. Can't hardly see it because my camera is being a douche, not focusing. Yeah, it's definitely seen better days. Raspberry bushes have overtaken it. I used to play in there when I was a kid. It used to be fully functional, but it ain't anymore. Anyways, we're coming up on the other two sheds here. Now the shed on the end is what I call the project shed. And this one's just going to be the storage shed. But it ain't finished yet. It's still in its granary state. As you can see, just hurting. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I could hear a bat. They're everywhere around here. Let's enter. Whoops. Accidentally knocked my door holder down there. There, now this is the shed that I just fixed up this spring. With its awesome lighting. There's that table that I spoke about. Still haven't wired in the exhaust fan yet. It's still just running off of that extension cord. I don't know why that's on actually. I forgot to shut it off, I guess. Yeah, this is the project shed. Some of my old dirt bikes. This thing was fast. This is a 250. She had some jam, and then the green one's a 125. Or no, it's a 150, my bad. This is an old Honda Big Red. It was my grandpa's, but it's seen better days, needs some work. There's a little Suzuki I bought from my friend for super cheap years ago. All it really needs is an exhaust. It's a two-stroke, so it doesn't run really worth a crap without its exhaust. And there's an old Yamaha Enduro 125. It's a two-stroke too. Now that thing could rip. I had that going a little over 100 kilometers an hour back in 2008 when I used to ride it. I got it running. It was sitting in the back of our shop for like 20 years. My grandpa used to ride that around, then he bought that Big Red. That would have been cool to see my grandpa riding that thing. I actually saw a picture of him. It looked pretty funny. Cowboy boots, cowboy hat, riding a motorbike. Oh, and then I can't forget about my little 50. Oh man, I got so many miles on this thing. So many jumps I've hit with it. But yeah, that's kind of about it for this shed. The old super loud Tat style. Just giving her. Wonder what else I could show you guys. It's only been 15 minutes. My grandma's is over there. I don't think we gotta... Well, what the heck, I'll show you them. I've never featured these sheds on my channel, but what the heck, we'll go ahead and show them anyways. There's the little camping spot. This is my uncle's tent where he keeps his quad and his boat. And then this is his shed. He pulled it here sometime in the 80s, I think. I actually rigged this shed up a little bit, just plug-ins. I didn't actually wire it, but oh, and look at that. He's not using the cord for his camper, I guess. See if I can plug it in. There we go. Yeah, I went ahead and put a couple plug-in fluorescent lights for him. And there's a power bar running on an extension cord to this power bar. Yeah, it's kind of neat. I never put a ceiling fan or anything in here. If it were my shed, I sure as heck would, but I'm sure it would just get in the way for him. Somewhat of a bee nest there. You go. Be careful at this shed. It's not very well sealed, and bees and stuff get in here. But yeah, that's about it for this shed. Not much. As you can see, he's a messy person just like me. Actually, this is clean. About a year ago, my grandma encouraged him to clean it out, because before there was just heaps of stuff everywhere. I'll plug this shed so I don't forget it on. Oh, there's my grandma's cats. And then this shed, actually, I guess this is technically my shed now. I still call it Grandma's shed, but she actually willed this thing to me. So I've got a whole nother shed now. And got another table picked up for free off the side of the road like a year ago. And I put one of those super old single bulb magnetic ballast lights in here. Just unplug in, but I don't have a cord here, so we're not going to plug it in. But yeah. So this is my grandma's little shed. You can see some of my fluorescent lights there. Varying styles. Oh, Dad's chainsaw. I better tell him that's in here. He won't know what the heck I did with it. So yeah, that's that. Now there is one more shed, but it's like way the heck over by the barn. But you know what? We'll just go ahead and show it anyways. But I think I'm going to make a part 2 for this, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my grubby shed tours.